Hey guys, welcome! I'm MKxJUMP and this is episode 4 of our series Mastering Idle Heroes. In today's video we're going to be checking out the different things you need to do when you log in each day. The good habits and routines you want to get into to make sure you get the most out of your Idle Heroes experience. Whether you're new, whether you're old, these are things you're going to be wanting to do for your entire progress throughout the game. So, let's go check out what I do every day and what you should be doing too. So guys, when you log in, the first thing you want to do is collect your free resources. So let's collect our gems for the day, let's go to our daily check-in, and also let's grab our Hand of Midas gold. Now you'll want to do the Hand of Midas twice because it's required for the daily quests. Talking of daily quests, let's go check them out, and look, these are the things you have to do every day. So you have to collect from Hand of Midas twice, you need to send out at least 5 hearts to your friends, you need to spin the wishing fountain 2 times, you need to complete the Tavern Quest 2 times, you need to forge 3 gears in the Blacksmith, you need to complete 1 basic summon, you need to do 1 heroic summon, you need to do 3 battles in arena, get rewards 5 times in campaign, and win at least 2 battles in event raid. Now all of this is really easy to do, guys, so let's talk through it now. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is send out hearts to your friends, and this is really easy. All you have to do is click claim and send, and you will send out hearts and receive ones back that have been sent from your friends. But as well, also in this menu, we have the Lost Underground, which is a new addition which they've recently added. What you want to do here is claim anything you have in stage 5, or whichever your highest possible to beat stage is, then quick explore to send your highest friend against the best stage you can do. So I'm going to do that, and now I'm going to leave it, wait for 2 hours, and then attack again this top stage. Because if you attack now, you'll have to do stage 4. You can't do stage 5 twice. So you just need to do stage 5, wait for it to finish, and then do it again to make the most out of the 2 food you have up top. Next, guys, we have Tavern Quests. Now, you'll notice I have a lot more Tavern Quests than you probably do, and that's because I'm a much higher VIP than you probably are. Depending on what your VIP level is will depend on how many Tavern Quests you have, but that doesn't really change how you should approach the Tavern Quests. When I do Tavern Quests, what I like to do is scroll down and save in all 4-star quests I can, unless they offer arena tickets, because arena tickets just aren't that good for 4-star quests. Now, if we refresh everything else that's left, it will cost us gems, but trust me guys, it's worth it because the return is so good. Now, if we scroll back down, let's take a look. Unfortunately, there are none here that we can do, so we'll just refresh again. And you just keep on doing this until you have all the quests you can grab. Now, we're getting quite unlucky here, but hopefully we will get some good ones in. There we go, there's a casino chip. So now we refresh 8 times here. And then we've got a 4-star quest there. Not going to keep the arena tickets. We'll refresh again. And there we go. There's some gems. Refresh again. Nope. Refresh again. Refresh. There we go. We've got ourselves a 4-star quest and a 5-star quest here. And now we can refresh. Grab that heroic scroll, which is absolutely brilliant. Refresh again. Skip those arena tickets. We'll have to get these ones because at the end of the day it's a 5-star quest. Refresh, grab some 4-star shards, and hopefully this will be the last one. Nope, let's refresh again. There we go, we got ourselves a 5-star quest. Now I'm also going to complete these 2 quests here, which are our 2 quests we've now completed for our daily rewards. As well, guys, you'll notice I have lots of quests completed, but I haven't pressed complete. And that's because a quest that isn't completed doesn't add to your maximum number of quests. So funnily, up here you'll see it says 40 out of 11. But really, these 6-star quests, and I also have the odd 7-star quest down here below as well, all of these are just ones that I've completed over the time that I'm saving for monthly events, because monthly events require that you do a certain amount of 6 and 7-star quests. So just save them in, guys. There's no point wasting them, because sometimes you might go a month where you don't get any 7-star quests, for example, and you'll be glad that you did save up the ones you got in the last month so that you can use them this month. Next, let's take a look at the summon circle. Now, every day you'll be able to do several basic summons for free and grab yourself, well, just a basically crap hero that you just want to throw in the altar. But the important thing with the basic summon is it is one of your daily quests, so that's good there. As well, every other day you'll get a free heroic summon, which you can do, and hopefully you'll get yourself a good hero. Most of the time you won't, but it's always nice to get a surprise 5-star. Now, sometimes people like to use scrolls to complete the other day where they don't get a free heroic summon. However, I would advise against this and say it's best just to save up your scrolls and not to use them on the days where you don't have a free heroic summon. Instead, just complete the other daily quests you can and forego the rest of the rewards. Another thing you'll have to do each day is the Blacksmith. Now here you're going to want to do 3 summons of the Blacksmith armor. Now, it's best to go for the cheapest ones because, quite frankly, there's no real point going for the high-end ones unless you really need to help your team. So what I tend to do is just go for this cheapest one here, put in 3 and be done with it. It costs us 60,000 gold, but in return we'll get more than that, so it's a good value. Next, you want to claim from campaign 5 times. So I'll claim here, I'll grab my loot, and whilst we're here, let's do some battles in campaign as well. You'll notice that these battles are actually unable to be skipped, but that's not much of a problem because, quite frankly, they're over really quickly if you know what you're doing, because the way campaign levels is it doesn't actually level up equal to the power of some heroes, so you can just normally eat straight through it with most of your heroes. It is unlikely that you get to a level that you cannot beat, unless, of course, you're really, really early in the game, but once you get to a later stage, you will always just be waiting on level ups to try and complete the next section. So if you look here, I go onto the map, I might not actually have enough levels to move to this area. Oh, I do. But actually, you'll see here it says requires level 255. I'm not level 255, so I won't be able to get to this next stage. It's not that I can't beat this stage here we're about to fight, although you never know, it might beat me. I highly doubt it, though. Let's find out. Now this will be fairly easy. Unfortunately, Dark Arthendal has been frozen, and so is Ada, but it's a load of corpse demons, what can you do? But it should be easy enough to beat. Yep, there we go. And I'll just claim the rest of my rewards. And there you go. Easy peasy, guys. So that should be our 5 summons there from campaign. Now, the other thing you're going to want to do is beat people 3 times in arena. And the good thing with this is your first 2 fights are free, and then you get a second fight which you will have to pay with arena tickets. But as rewards you get every day, you get 2 arena tickets, so it's not so bad. Also, we can skip these fights, so let's just fight, for example, my Immortal and see how we do. I'm just going to pop in a fairly decent team here. I'll put in 2 Cruces. I'll put my Belrain there for no reason other than it should be okay. Oh no, we ended up losing. That's okay though, because quite frankly, I'm not really fussed. I'm just trying to show you guys what you do here. It doesn't even matter if you win or lose. It's just 3 fights that you have to get done, and that's all that really matters. So there you go. Now, after all this, guys, we still need to do Event Raid. Now, Event Raid is amazing. You guys should be definitely doing this every single day. And also, this last one, it will get you copies of 4-star heroes. And these shards, as soon as you unlock them once you get to stage 3, you want to be spending your gems to do as many fights here as you can. Now, for me, I can get an extra 5, but depending on your VIP level, this might only be 1, 2, sometimes just 3. But I get as many as 5 because I'm VIP 9, but I'm sure there are some people with higher VIP levels that will get more. So what you want to do here, guys, is just challenge, skip, and also, if you can actually just mash down here where the login sign would appear, just down here. Sorry, not the login sign, the next sign, and it just it just powers through it really quickly, so it's kind of handy. Now, if I go into my quests here, you'll see I've completed 8 of my quests. Now, the ones that should be left are Hand of Midas, which I'll have to re-log in and finish off another time, and also my 2 spins in Wishing Fountain. So if we go to the Wishing Fountain, you can do 2 spins here. Now, during the Wishing Fountain event, I like to do the 10 times spin, just once each day, because it gets me the most value from the event, because for 8 coins, you're getting 10 spins. But at any other time, I just click the button twice and get my spins. Sometimes, when you haven't got a heroic summon to do for free, I often miss out this because it costs you 2 casino chips, which could really help you during the event, and all it gets you guys is 20 gems. It might be better just to not do the spins because you're not going to get that 100 gems at the top if you haven't got that free summon, because we shouldn't be using our heroic scrolls for daily quests. Anyway, once you've done all that, you can go and check out the marketplace. Now, the marketplace is something where those of you that have the monthly card, for example, can choose to spend your gems. Everyone should be spending their gold on all the things that you can buy for gold that are worth it. So, copies of heroes, the arena tokens, they're all worth grabbing. 4-star heroes here, for example, we can grab ourselves the promotion stones, and maybe you want to get spirit as well if you can grab it, but it's worth picking up. These basic summons some people like to buy, I personally don't. But as well, you now have a choice. You can either pick up 8 heroic scrolls for 1,000 gems, which is really good value, or you can buy wishing coins and prophet orbs. Now, both of these methods cost a similar amount of gems, but if you go for wishing coins and prophet orbs, you're going to be getting more prophet orbs, because as you get more completes in the casino event, you'll be getting yourself more and more copies of prophet orbs as rewards. And also buying the prophet orbs as well from here adds to that. If you do this, you're going to have lots and lots and lots of prophet orbs that you can use when the prophet orb event comes along, which will really help you with fodder. I personally like to buy heroic scrolls, however, and that's because I like getting new heroes and being ready for big events that come along, like Anniversary and Christmas, where the light and dark heroes that come out each year are released. So that's my personal preference, but for newer players, I would recommend you grab casino chips here, which are also known as wishing fountain coins. It changed recently, so I will still call them one or the other. They both mean the same thing. And prophet orbs down here I'd pick up as well if I was a newer player. Never ever buy any of the other things. These branches really aren't worth it at all. You could just get crap heroes. Some people like arena tickets, but I would completely advise against it. You don't need them to get your completions in. These super wishing coins are a complete gamble. They're also known as super casino chips, depending on what era you're from in the game. But really, they're not worth it. They're really, really not worth it. Maybe you want to get this one heroic scroll for 150 gems, but it's way better value just to grab this one. Pick them up cheap when you can get them at the later stages of Aspen Dungeon from the Old Hag Merchant, the one you can see here. The final things you'll want to complete are things like Seal Land, where you just want to get your smashes in to grab your rewards for the day, which will get you some nice 4-star hero shards. You want to claim all from Celestial Island to get your hands on as many of the good things that you've got, and grab your chests for the day to make sure you get your stuff, and just log in every 6 hours just to make sure you can grab the chests and rewards. Now, one thing I like to do with Celestial Island is attack it one less than the amount of fights I can possibly do with a terrible team. So I'm just going to fight it with a singular cruise. Now, this will not beat it, but it'll get me lots of smashes, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up orange artifact shards. Now, I didn't that time, but it is still very possible. With the final smash, however, I then throw in a team I know can beat it, and because I have E5 heroes, I don't even need to use a monster, and I will only use these two, but I will still win because Ada and Aspen are that strong. This also means that I can now go to my mail and collect my boss killing rewards, and also I've got my daily login rewards as well, which I pick up, and I've got my VIP monthly tickets where I get some extra rewards. Now, the final thing you'll want to do is Brave Trial. Now, this is something I'm not going to talk through and fight right now, but a lot of you will know how this works. You just want to fight through, see how far you can get, and then you can also buy some nice things out of these chests when they come available with your stuff. I would always recommend you try and grab heroes from that level 3 chest, ones that you're after, ones that are good. Top end heroes to pick up here are Horus, Valkyrie, all your good heroes you see high up on the tier list. You can also get Ada, Asmodel, Aspen, for example, those higher end light and dark heroes that people like to build when they're in endgame. So guys, that's what I do every day when I log in. It doesn't take long, it's not difficult to do at all, and it's really simple and easy. You might want to do the rest of your event raid fights here just to get the other rewards, which is of course something you'll want to go through. But really there's not much more to it. You just have to make sure you're logging in when you need to. And also it's important mentioning that campaign gets full after 10 hours, so just log in every 10 hours if you can to claim from here to make sure you get those other things done. The last thing I want to mention is your guild. If you're in a guild, you do have to claim your guild coins. You can go into the territory, you can do your mill, get your orders from the mill, and do some more. I would not recommend upgrading them, and we'll have a video where we talk about guilds later on. You can also attack your boss here if it's available and do some fights against this, which I'm not going to do now to save time, but that's the kind of stuff you want to be doing. So there you go, that's my daily routine. Every time I log in, I just get those things done and out the way. Sure, you can do it in a different order, and sure, some things are going to look different than they do for me. For example, if you're in a guild that hasn't reached Pray for Fire yet, you're still going through guild raid, that's perfectly fine and normal. You'll eventually get to a similar stage to me, don't worry. Just basically every single thing I've done here are things you're going to want to do yourself, and just to get through, I gave you a few options with some stages like Marketplace, but really, it's just really simple. Just log in, get these things done, and you guys will not have a problem at all. So I hope this has been a quiet little simple video that's shown you some insight into what I do when I log in, and I hope it's inspired you to do similar things. It should hopefully put your mind at ease that there really isn't that much you need to do when you log in. Just keep going through, keep grabbing resources, keep saving up, and get ready for those events on a Thursday night. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to like, subscribe. If you feel like I've missed anything or you want to expand on something, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below. If you want to chat to me personally, you can find my social media links, and if you want to support me, you can find my Patreon links down below. If you want to see more content, you can find it up here on the side of the screen here, and as well, if you want to, you can also watch my Twitch streams, which happen every Thursday at 23:30 GMT. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a great week, and happy idling.